ਏਕੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਤਹ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੋਇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਵਿਘਨ ਵਿਨਾਸ਼ਨ ਸੋਇ. Welcome to Suraj Prakash Katha in English. In this episode we will be doing Raas 1.32. The king becomes a Sikh, sending the logs. The whole city rejoiced and began to sing and dance to songs of joy. There was a great celebration. The poor were given many donations by the king of Haripur. The dundams were played, nafiriyans were played, Shehnais were played. The parts, rababis and kalawats came and sang rags with mardangs, rababs and sitars. There was happiness everywhere, where once there was mourning and sorrow. The king came with his queens and his ministers. He touched Baba Sawan Malji's feet and bowed to him. He put a garland made of flowers around his neck. The people waved a chor over his head and sang his glories. They had Baba Sawan Malji sit in a palanquin and taken to the royal palace. This was the king's own palanquin. He had the palace prepared with great respect and honor. They brought him great delicacies to eat. They laid out a bed with an ivory frame for Baba Sawan Malji to rest on. The officers, ministers and generals came to bow to him. They hung a canopy on top of Baba Sawan Malji's, regarding him as their guru. They worshipped Babaji with great love. People talked amongst themselves. The Guru has many powers. He raised the king's son from the dead. In a few days, the king and all of his people became Sikhs. They took charanpol of Baba Sawan Malji's feet. They did the Simran of Waheguru and achieved peace and happiness in their minds. All of their wishes were fulfilled by the handkerchief's power. Baba Sawan Malji then realized that it was time to do the work he wanted to do. He said to the king, "My home is along the shores of the Beas. The people of my region require long logs to construct the roofs of their homes. Gather many logs and tie them together. After they are tied, throw them into the Beas River. Send some people, preferably long drivers, along with the logs so they can direct the logs properly. The log drivers should take the logs out where my village Govindwal is." The king of Haripur heard this and then ordered his servants right away to cut the tall trees and send the logs along the river's current. The Trehan cut up the logs and tied them up. They were then thrown into the river. The log drivers went with the logs and made sure they reached Govindwal. In Govindwal, Guru Amar Ji supervised the retrieval of the logs from the river himself. He distributed them to the people that needed it to build their homes. The people took as many logs as they needed for their homes. Sikhs from all castes resided in Govindwal. There are 22 subcastes within the Khatri caste. There were people from all 22 subcastes of Khatris living in Govindwal. There were Brahmins and Muslims who had settled as well. Everyone got the logs they required. Guruji stood watching the land that people built their homes on. He divided the plots and allotted them to the people as they needed it according to the sizes of their families. The fortunate ones came to live in Govindwal and live without sorrow. The Beas flowed beautifully here, with pure and clear water, just like the Ganga. This water would wash away their sins as Guru Amar Ji was here, blessing the Beas. The Vedas were only understood by Brahmins and Khatris, but the Guru's Gurbani was comprehended by all the castes. It was in a vernacular form that was in language they could understand. The Gurbani would grant the people of Govindwal the mukti they desired. All day long, langar was available to eat from. People from all castes were welcome to eat as much as they wanted to. Guru Amar Ji would not allow anyone to visit him who did not partake in the langar, sitting on the same level as all of the castes. The leftover langar was given to the cows. The other animals were then fed too. After feeding all of the people and the animals, the rest of the leftover langar was poured into the Beas. Money and food were never stored for the next day. Guruji would give all the money back. Guruji would give all the money and food away. Everyone was happy and satiated. Govindwal was established very quickly. It grew and progressed very quickly. Whoever came to see Guruji with wishes in their hearts, their desires were all fulfilled. Over at Haripur, there is some history left to listen to. Listen all carefully, as this account will show the glory of the Guru, along with his gracious nature. Baba Sawan Malji lived in Haripur and was worshipped by the king and the people. Everyone came to bow to Baba Sawan Malji. They came to him many times and bowed to his feet. They brought many gifts and worshipped him. They came with love and devotion and expressed their wishes to him. Baba Savarnmalji would use the Guru's handkerchief to fulfill their wishes. Children, wealth, cures to illnesses, people came with various asks. They would receive what they asked for. Many gifts came to Baba Savarnmalji, and Baba Savarnmalji's glory grew in the area. The number of his followers grew. The king and queen would follow every word of Baba Savarnmalji. They were afraid of his powers as well. They ordered for very expensive materials from faraway lands and got clothes made for Baba Savarnmalji. The food prepared for him was also gourmet food made every day. Dry nuts and other rare and expensive grains were used in his dishes. There were many servants in his presence to do his seva, commissioned by the king. As his status grew, Baba Savarnmalji began to think, the work of Guruji is done. The logs have been sent to Goindwal. I have sent enough logs to make all of the homes we need in Goindwal. There should be some logs left over as well. It is the right time for me to leave from here and go to the presence of Guru Amar Das Ji. There is one worry though. If I go back, Guruji may take the handkerchief back. Since the work is done, Guruji may take it back from me. I will be powerless in an instant. Nobody will worship me then. Only the Guru's glory will spread, not mine. I will be an ordinary person then. It's best that I stay here and have these people respect me. They worship me here. The king, along with the whole city, serve me and bring me many gifts. If I go back to Goindwal, what will I gain there? It's better to stay here and become the guru of these people. I get whatever I need here with the powers of the handkerchief. People of other areas will find out about me and come worship me as well. Thus, Baba Savarnmalji decided not to go back to Goindwal. Many months passed, but the omniscient Guru Satguru knew exactly what was going through Baba Savarnmal's mind. He knew that he had become egotistical. Guru Amar Das Ji sent a hukamnama to Savarnmal. Baba Savarnmal read the hukamnama, which told him to come back. Savarnmal sent a response saying that the king won't let me come back. I will come back in a few more days. I will come back when the king lets me go. Guruji noticed that it was the handkerchief that kept Savarnmal in Haripur. Guruji ordered the handkerchief to come back to him. The handkerchief flew back immediately to Guruji. Savarnmal was now powerless. He was very sad to lose his powers. He thought to himself, I have sinned. I shouldn't have stayed back. 4 days had passed, and Savarnmal kept thinking like this. I should tell the king, queen, and the people to come to Goindwal and bow to the true Guru. Then I shall be forgiven. I have erred deeply. The Guru is forgiving. I will beg for forgiveness along with my Sangat of Haripur. I will bow and fold my hands and ask for forgiveness. The anger of the elders is like fire. Asking for forgiveness becomes water and puts the fire out. There is no other way to convince the elders. There is no point to make excuses. That will make the elders angrier. Baba Savarnmal told the king, the powers of mine that you have seen, these are actually the powers of my true Guru, Guru Amar Das Ji. I came here on his command, who blessed me with powers. All of your wishes were fulfilled by the Guru of Goindwal. He blessed you with everything. I am now going back to him. I want all of you, the ministers and your people, to come with me. Meeting the Guru is the purest thing. Meeting him will make your life and afterlife peaceful. I do not have that kind of power to make your afterlife a successful one. Come and meet the true Guru. Take gifts for him. If he will be happy, you will get all the happiness you wish for. Take all your queens, ministers, and soldiers. They will be blessed as well. The king agreed and made preparations to go to Goindwal. The soldiers mounted the horses and elephants. Baba Savarnmalji was seated in a palanquin. The queens were seated in their dolis. Everyone was eager to see the Satguru. They knew how powerful Baba Savarnmalji was. They couldn't imagine how much more powerful the true Guru was. The people traveled slowly along the shores of the Byas. They eventually reached Goindwal. Baba Savarnmalji gave everyone hope and entered Goindwal. He met everyone. He met his friends and family. He hugged them all. He then went towards Guruji's throne with an embarrassed heart. He bowed to Guruji's feet and fell to the floor. He grabbed Guruji's feet and said, I am your Sikh. I am your servant. I am your son. I only have faith in you. The young ones err and the elders forgive. The elders scold the younger and advised them, I am your child. Please advise me and give me wisdom. You have grace in your heart. Please have pity on me and forgive me. I have erred. There is nothing for me to say, as you know everything. Shri Sadguruji smiled and said to him graciously, Sikhs, servants, and sons of mine, I always wish to see them prosper. You had ego come into your mind. I call the handkerchief back because you got egotistical. Don't worry, I will give you many powers that will stay inside of you. The Sangat of Haripur will be yours. They will worship you. You will be their guru for many years. You will be their leader and will live in happiness. Make them do Simran of Satnam. You will get everything you want here and in the afterlife. I will keep you with me. I have given you all that you need for both worlds. Live in fearlessness. The demons and witches will be in your control. All the powers of Devatas and celestial beings will follow your command. You will be able to get them to do as you wish. None of those powers will be able to reject your command. They will serve you day and night. You have served me well. This is your reward. Go and live in Haripur and be worshipped. Don't doubt anything. The powers in the handkerchief are now inside your heart. The handkerchief I gave you before, you got filled with ego. The ego did not let you do Bhakti. This would have ruined you. Without Bhakti, your afterlife would have been destroyed. I took the handkerchief away from you. For this reason, I have protected you from all sides. All you need to do now is to do the Simran of Satnam. In this way, Guru Amar Das Ji made Baba Savarmal Ji his own and gave him the happiness of this world and the next. O listeners of this great history, meditate on the great Shri Guru Amar Das Ji, for meditating on him will relieve all your pains. And that is the end of the chapter. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.